Kumusta? Today we're talking about Introductions Part 2 cheat sheet. This is different from Introductions Part 1, just to clarify. These include good morning, good afternoon, good evening, what's the name of your spouse. This is an extension of Tagalog Introductions Part 1, but this is Tagalog Introductions Part 2. Today we're talking about some common greetings that Filipinos use when getting to know one another. Or that missionaries use to get to know those in the Philippines, since this is in Tagalog. And then, as always, the second page includes a vocabulary list, but we're focusing on this first page, which has specific phrases and patterns that we're going to go off of. So let's start at the very beginning. Very, very common in Tagalog way of getting to know somebody, or not necessarily getting to know somebody, but to greet somebody, is to say good morning, good noon, good afternoon, and good evening. So let's start at the very beginning and talk about each of these. Good morning. Magandang umaga. Magandang umaga. Magandang umaga. Beautiful morning. So in English, we say good morning. In Tagalog, they literally say beautiful morning, but we understand it to mean good morning. It's the same idea. So maganda or magandang is beautiful in Tagalog. Magandang umaga. So umaga or morning in the Philippines is from sunrise to right before noon, 11:59. That's considered morning, and that's when they use magandang umaga. Magandang tanghali, magandang tanghali, or literally good noon, occurs from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. So this isn't very common because it's only one window period of the day that individuals will use this. But during that one window, this is what is expected for you to use when greeting individuals. Magandang tanghali. Magandang tanghali. Good noon. Good afternoon, or any time from 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the evening, 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock, is magandang hapon. Magandang hapon, or literally beautiful afternoon. Hapon. Magandang hapon. Good evening or good night, so 6 p.m. and on into the evening, is magandang gabi. Magandang gabi. Good evening or good night. Remember, the Philippines is located on the equator, or at least near the equator, and as a result, their days are very consistent. So therefore, their greetings, good morning, good noon, good afternoon, good evening, are also consistent and based on the time of the day. Now we'll go transfer to this one, asking the name of someone's spouse. Ano ang pangalan ng asawa mo? Remember, if an NG is by itself, if it's its own word, it's pronounced nang, like the English word tongue, but with an N, nang. Ano ang pangalan ng asawa mo? What name of spouse your? Ano ang pangalan ng asawa mo? There's no word for husband or wife. It's just spouse, gender neutral. The common response to this is ito si blank. Ito si sister so-and-so. Ito si elder so-and-so. It literally means this is so-and-so. So what's the name of your spouse? Oh, this is my spouse. This is this individual's name. Ito si blank. This is blank. Another very common thing is to ask if somebody has a family. And to do that, you would say, may pamilya ka ba? May pamilya ka ba? Have family, you. Do you have a family? May pamilya ka ba? Remember, ka is the word for you. Of course, when asking that question, they might respond yes, and they might respond no. Here's how you say the yes option. Oo, may pamilya ako. Oo, may pamilya ako. Yes, have family, I. Yes, have family I. Yes, I have a family. Or to say no, wala. Wala akong pamilya. Wala. Wala akong pamilya. No. No. Have not I family. No. Have not I family. No, I do not have a family. And it's not a typo that they say wala akong. There's two walas. In English, we say no, I do not have a family. In Tagalog, the word for no and not or not have is the same, wala. That's why it comes up twice here. So the answer is wala akong pamilya. No, I do not have a family. And that means they're not married or they don't have kids. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're an orphan or that their family is no longer in their lives in that sense. It just typically means they're not married. A good follow-up question to do you have a family? And then if they do have a family, is to ask how many people are in your family? How many are you in your family? And that is ilan kayo sa pamilya mo. This first letter of this word is a capital I, so it's ilan. Ilan kayo sa pamilya mo. How many you all in family your. How many are in your family? How many are you in your family, essentially? Ilan kayo sa pamilya mo? And in response to that, we typically say blank, the number. Right now I'm going to use the number 2 or dalawa. Located on this line is 1 through 10 in Tagalog, 1 through 5 on the top, 6 through 10 on the bottom. For right now, I'm going to use the number 2, which is dalawa. And you insert that right here before the start of the sentence. So for example, this sentence, you would say, number, dalawa kami sa pamilya ko. Kami sa pamilya ko. Us, or we, in family my. We are blank in my family, or there are blank number of us in my family. So you could say 1 kami sa pamilya ko, 2 kami sa pamilya ko, 3 kami sa pamilya ko, isa, dalawa, tatlo, using the numbers, of course. And then another very common question that's asked and is asked to missionaries is saan ka nakatira? Saan ka nakatira? Where you live. Where do you live? Saan ka nakatira? Where do you live or where do you reside? And then the very common response is nakatira ako sa location. Whether it's nakatira ako sa Manila, nakatira ako sa Provo, Utah, nakatira ako sa 123rd North Street, blah, 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 any location. And so it's live, I. The sa is one word fits all. It can translate to mean in, at, or on. I live on a boat. I live sa boat. I live at the farm. Nakatira ako sa farm. I live in a particular city. Nakatira ako sa particular city. And so that's a one word fits all. So it's a lot nicer than the complicated preposition system we have in English. Found on this cheat sheet is a bunch of blank spaces for whatever other follow-up question one might want to ask when getting to know somebody for the first time. This has been an overview of Tagalog Introductions Part 2, and salamat, and that's all for right now.